that you put it in the oven. I would say put it in the oven for maybe like 10 minutes, and you're looking for like just a little bit of a crust at the top, just a little bit. But you want the center to kind of have like a little pudding, okay? Like almost like a pudding texture in there. And so yeah, do that for about 20 minutes and your guests will probably be happy. So
So that's the best lasagna that you've ever had?
I mean, yeah, I would say that, as far as lasagna goes, I have to do all the cooking, so I kind of become an expert because
I got you. So the
I'm
pudding base in the center is really just like the way you congealed all of the
yeah.
layers.
I don't like to cook, by the way. My wife makes me. I'm completely demasculated. I do the channel. It's like a front where I'm kind of like, hey man, I'm Mad Hatter, but I'm pretty. Oh shit, we're live.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so
It wasn't supposed to
let's
start till 9.
yeah, guys.
Hey, we got you all.
That's so silly. All right, hello, hey everybody. We realize that this thing is going on in 3 minutes, so let's talk the Geek Out Summer Geek Out or whatever. What's the thing?
Yeah. So they
Collector
redesigned the
spot.
collector spot, which is fun.
Yeah. It's all McFarlane,
How
everybody.
much do you
By the
think
way,
this guy is, by the way?
what happened?
How much do you think the Simba is? Lego Simba
What is
is?
that? That's Lego Simba.
Yeah. How much do you think he is? I don't know if we can find that answer.
I bet you he's like 80 or $90.
God, dude, you can find the answer. Look.
Oh wait, how much is he? He's $130. Holy shit!
Jesus.
Oh,
Oh
no,
my
but
God.
it's Lego. I'm not surprised.
I know. I knew it would be expensive. I was gonna guess 80.
Yeah.
So what? Look, Geek Out, summertime, and you can hit a little refresh and get this animation. How cute!
Yeah, get the summer Geek Out toward McFarlane
By
right
the
here with
way,
this.
this
What
video
happened?
is just the same crap that he always does, where it's just so we don't know what we're doing. I'm just gonna talk. It's gonna be super awkward. It's a vertical video. It's like everything about it is awful.
I
Like you
love
couldn't
it. I
even
love it.
amp it up for this. And he doesn't talk about the Batmobile. He just talks about these 4 characters that are getting released.
I love it, and he never does a second take. He
No,
never.
no. "Oh, you want me to put the figure in the vehicle? No, I'm not gonna do that
Yeah.
because it might not
Hey,
work."
hey, Todd, how about we just prep just a little bit just for this video? No, the video's already started. I'm doing the video as we're talking, and you tell me to prep.
Well, everybody, look, good morning. There's a lot of people here right off the bat. 105 people tuned in between the two of us and Twitter, which is probably 90% bots and
Yes.
the
Yes.
pornography that you're allowed to now like, and nobody will know you liked it over on
That's
Twitter.
right. I thought every Friday was the pornography.
Hey, guess what? We've got less
Um,
than a minute, and then these things are going to go live. And
all right,
then
let's talk about it real quick. Batmobile, oh my God, and then other things.
that was better than Todd's video.
Yeah.
So you got some fun stuff. I think the first thing that's going to sell out is definitely the Batmobile. But important to know, if you watch this video, this is like one of the very rare ways to get Jorge's signature for his. So there's like a card in there, an art card, and you get that artist's signature who did the comics and came up. I guess he came up with Punchline, which
Yeah.
had a lot of opportunities, but she just was apparently written poorly.
Right.
Harley Quinn's replacement, really.
Yes.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. The
It's 9
Geek
o'clock. I'm
Out.
trying to get the thing. I have it in my cart.
It's every Saturday, Friday. The Geek Out. I'm gonna
Yeah, it's
pull it up
every
on my
Friday.
phone.
Are you
Me
trying
that.
to get that car?
Yeah, I think so. It's $80 for the Batmobile, folks.
I haven't even had a chance to take a good look at it.
I kind of want the Punchline because I'm just gonna go ahead and pre-order the Punchline since I'm here and oops, something went wrong.
I don't know. Be careful, dude. Remember it's a McFarlane figure, so it's probably gonna kind of suck.
No, I know, but the autograph part, I can't. It won't let me add her to pre-order or them.
Won't? Here, let me see if it'll let me do it. Hold on a second. Just hold on a second, buddy.
I'm gonna go ahead and check out with my one item since it's free shipping for either one.
Oh yeah, it says something went wrong.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Continue shopping. I'm gonna go back to collect this spot and find it, aren't I? collector spot. So anybody that's on the mobile or searching on the internet, I pinned a comment in the chat, but you can also just type in collector spot on Target. And you too can. Oh, there she goes. All right, they're there.
It'll let you go. It'll let you go through.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that shit sold out.
I don't want the protection plan.
They'll get protection.
It is kind of pricey. So let's talk about those now. Did you complete your order?
Yeah, I'm done.
So he's gone up in price. Everything's up $3. Or was that just because it's gold label? I don't think so. Is it? Because he used to be $19.99, and I would always talk about him being the iced tea, the Arizona iced tea of toys. But looks like inflation has finally attached.
Yeah, but I don't think it's inflation like just for like this. Like I think
it's gold label.
I feel like it's been up, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, let me just make sure my fucking address is right before I kill some people. Okay, this is estimated Sunday, July 28th. I feel like his shit's been going up. No? Am I wrong?
I don't know. I mean, he's had those random things where it's like exclusives or whatever to his site and all these other things. So I haven't been paying attention. But
sorry. How do you find out on the app? The easiest way to do it is type in collector spot in search.
Yeah,
collector.
I said that just a second ago.
What happened?
I said it just a second ago.
I know you did, but like
yeah, I tried. I pinned the comment again, so you can click that and go direct, or you can, do whatever you do the search collector spot. Or you could probably type in Geek Out, but how big is this bad boy?
I think it's gigantic.
Because it's a reproduction basically, right?
Yeah, but I'm stupid, so of course I had to like.
But you already have this.
Well, I don't know how much different this is than the one I have, and I love this Batmobile, and I've always wanted a second one, and so because my other one is almost like 10, I don't know, it's like 10 years old or something. It's kind of damaged, a little dinged up, you know what I mean? So this is my shot.
Does it do this on the inside?
It does. It does.
Cool.
I don't think there's anything new under the sun. I think McFarlane is as lazy as possible, and although it might not have as many light ups on the back. I don't remember. I'll probably compare it, but my shit is packed up. But I don't remember.
What else could you light up?
Huh?
What else would there be to light up?
No. I thought that only the taillights lit up, but maybe I'm wrong. This is a 2-seater, by the way.
Well, that's good.
But the other one is a 2-seater too.
Yeah, the original. You mean?
Yeah, the original is a 2-seater. He just took the mold. Like he's not going to create new molds other than Build-A-Figures.
Right.
This is just him like just going and I'm going to re-release everything, and just giving you the same shit. But I did want this car. I am hoping though that he doesn't make it like a super shitty like patina on there. I'm hoping. I don't know, John. Maybe you shouldn't hope for things that like maybe it's like the definition of insanity. But I'm hoping this is the one, unlike his figures that he's made from this animated series, where maybe he just like makes it better than the original. Can I hope for something like that?
You can hope for whatever you want.
Okay.
I would never deny you of your hopes.
Okay, but you're saying I'm stupid for hoping that.
I would never.
Okay.
I would never call you stupid.
Darth Batman 81 said, Hatter, it's the same. I have mine up on my detail. My Batmobile has all those lights on the back. Okay, yeah. All right. So McFarlane it up. Again, this is not, by the way, just so everybody knows, some context. This is a line that already came out, and McFarlane got the rights, and he's kind of redoing everything. So this is not me being excited about like McFarlane's sculpt. Like, oh my God, McFarlane is coming out with this. I love this line in the DC Direct form, and now he's just basically re-releasing stuff. He's just basically and putting the word McFarlane on it. But I'm getting excited about this because I like the old line. So that's it.
Yeah, totally understandable. And I guess as far as to answer Bro Fresh, about me having something up my butt. It's well, some people just call it a plug. I call it a pleasure replacement hole. And no, I just as far as complaining, who's complaining? Who was complaining? Did I
Bro
complain?
Fresh, but I don't understand. Is it a dig also at me? Because I got
I don't know. My only problem was that he went up in price a little bit. But I don't know if that's across the board or just for these things.
yeah,
Anyway.
Bro Fresh. Don't get so fresh,
Yeah,
bro.
what's up your butt?
Is anybody else getting any of this other stuff? That punchline character is interesting, but it's also McFarlane scale, so it makes, I don't know, man. McFarlane, I think McFarlane kind of sucks, so it doesn't really make me excited. Maybe I would get her if she was like Mayfex or something else, but although these aren't that bad, as far as the Arkham Asylum style.
Right. Yes. So number one on the list for you is what? The Batmobile?
I already got it. I already locked
You
it
already
in.
right, but that's the
Yeah,
number. Yeah. So
that's
now you have two. So beyond the Batmobile, what on here piques your
let's
interest the
see.
most?
Let's click on each one of them and just take a look. So
Okay.
first of all, you got Greenie McGreenystein, Fire Gold, McFarlane's Toys Multiverse Fire Gold. Who the fuck is
Gold
this?
label. Her name's Fire. I guess her name was something else
Okay,
according to his video, but now her name is Fire.
she's Fire. Okay, and she's green. Okay, I don't know who this is. I'm very lost. I feel old now. Like, who's this Fire character? I did. What's you kids with the fire? The green fire?
So she like as far as a translucent figure goes, pretty cool, but the face is a solid paint, which does make it kind of stand out.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
don't know.
that's
Was
weird.
there
I mean,
I'm assuming there was a regular version of this
probably, yeah.
woman at some point. No.
Probably. Or just the first time or first time figure, who knows?
Yeah.
Let's see. This
Hey
guy.
everybody, we got Fire. That's number one, but she's green. McFarlane Toys, DC Comics, Metallo, Gold label. God, I'm so not informed on DC. It's crazy.
So this is always the thing that kind of weirds me out. Like, is this looks like it's a specific version.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like, yeah, but this is the art for it, which would like as a kid, that's the kind of stuff that you would get your box art, and then it'd be like, that's what that looks like. But then this is what I'm getting, and it would like kind of bother me that it's never quite the thing that they're
Oh yeah.
advertising.
Like
But
the
I'm sure there's
colors
a
are all
reason.
off. Dude, he did the same shit with Robin from Batman Batman Forever. Like that Robin is not the same
Right,
color at
right.
all as the box art. It's fucking
Yeah.
stupid. So then you get Metallo. Okay. Somebody said that Todd McFarlane before looks like the Crypt Keeper. I have to agree. He kind of has sort of a Crypt Keeper-esque
The older he
vibe to
gets.
him. He does look terrifying there. I mean, there's madness in his eyes.
Not the best still image.
No, not at all.
Oh my god.
Uncle Todd, face on everything. All right, what's the next thing? What's that robot thing?
Let's see. This is the Rookie Batman Endgame and Mr. Bloom.
Which one is Rookie Batman and which one is Mr. Bloom? I'm
Silly
guessing
boy.
Rookie Batman is on the left.
Probably the one with the bat signal. And he's a Gotham police. I wonder what this story is like.
Can anybody tell me what the fuck this story is? Why is he in that metal suit? Like, can you sum up
It's
in
got to be an alternate universe thing.
yeah, it's
Comes with
probably
a base, which is pretty sweet. So you get this
there you go.
stand. There's the foot peg for it. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
That's the kind of thing I would like hand to a Dio painter and have them like touch this stuff up so everything has its specific color. So you have like the wheel and stuff. But that's pretty cool. That's a lot of sculpt and stuff that you're you're getting
There's a nice
included.
sculpt under there. People are saying this is Jim Gordon as Batman. So
Oh,
it's
that's
not
cool.
Batman then, it's Jim Gordon. So what the fuck? You
So
guys
does Batman
made a
exist in
wire.
this world and he's just using it, or is it an alternate universe where
It's probably alternate unit. Here, let me guess the story, guys. Batman died as a kid. He got shot with his parents, and Jim Gordon, I don't know, becomes Batman, and the Joker is the mayor. It's all of these what ifs. They just flip everything. They're just like, what if the Joker? What if the Joker was the mayor of Gotham? Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like it's just they just flip it, and then and what if there was a Mr. Bloom character, and he was like the Joker character, but Joker's the good guy, and then Penguin is the commissioner. All right, enough with the fucking what if. We don't need what ifs. Just create a new story. We don't need to take the same story, Batman, and change and mold and do all that. Just make a new story. That's it. That's my rant.
isn't a what if a new story?
No, no. What if is a mutation of somebody saying it's not what if. Okay, somebody saying it's the main universe. How is it the main universe if Gordon is
story?
the Batman mech? Please explain it to me. I'm hot.
Yeah, and where's Jim Carrey?
Yeah, where's Jim Carrey? That's right.
So let's just we already talked. We can come back to that. Let's talk about our Joker and Punchline autographed set. So again, if you want Jorge's autograph, who did the storyline for this couple, this is a really cool design for Punchline, but yeah, I guess her character just wasn't developed too well. But here we go. So we got a nice kind of classic looking Jokers, colors, suits and stuff.
Love that Joker.
Love that Joker.
I do like that design. That Joker design is nice, and I do like this Punchline design, even though I have again no allegiance to or no knowledge of this Punchline. I did see a statue of her like last Comic-Con or whatever, and it was a really cool statue. And it comes with an autograph.
I wonder
autograph from who? Toddy Mac or the designer?
Is this the Jorge, the designer? Is this? Oh, now I'm really curious because what he showed in his little video, it was a blank space here. There was no autograph on it, so I'm guessing that Jorge is autographing every single one of these, and it's not a print of his autograph, which would be a real bummer.
Yeah.
But since his was blank, I would assume this is that he hand signed them all. But yeah, so I guess he came up specifically with Punchline from the start. So that's the only, I guess that's the back of this card is signed, or it's the back says right there. So he doesn't sign the Joker one, which is fine. So that's a little more, it makes it a little more special as far as getting a McFarlane card and then getting an autograph. Now you have the guy that came up with her in the first place signing it, which who apparently doesn't do many conventions according to Todd. So
really?
Yeah. So if you wanted
he invented Punchline.
Yeah. So this would be the way to do it if you wanted an autograph, because you probably won't get it at a convention.
He's too good to come to conventions. Is that what we're hearing?
Maybe.
Hey guys, I'm not coming to conventions. I created Punchline.
Sounds like Todd.
I only have like one good impression that I can do. So,
well, that's okay. A lot of face paint. That's
John,
one thing.
No offense, but I have like this character. I don't know if I'm gonna piss off people, but isn't this pretty much like a Harley Quinn ripoff? Like, is it that big a deal to create this character?
No, I don't think she went over that well with the people. That's what I was saying. But she, Harley Quinn went to the good side or something, and then this was Joker's replacement lady.
Okay, I know, but like you're making it like a big. I bet you in 5 minutes I can create like I have a character.
I mean, I'm just giving you as much information
I have a character.
as I have.
It's a female. It's almost like Harley Quinn, and it's almost like Punchline. She's called, what is she called? Open Mic. Jesus. She's called Open Mic. Okay, and she's like a stand-up regalia. She fights. She has a microphone that she fights with. She kind of looks a little bit clownish. She wears like a suit. She looks like Joan Rivers, and she's got like big, like bouffant kind of hair. And Open Mic is after Harley Quinn becomes a good guy, and What this lady also becomes a good guy, and then open mic becomes Joker's, and she's like, yes, sugar, I'm open mic, and then that's it. I created a character right now. Okay, let me sign autographs. I'll draw you a picture of open mic, and there you go. It's what I'm saying is like, is it that hard to create a Harley Quinn ripoff?
Well,
I'm a little testy in the morning. What can I say?
Okay, yeah, you are. Your testes need to get snipped. Deep Space Niner with the $10 saying, good morning. Coffee is on me this morning, sirs. Thank you so much
there you
for
go.
the $10. I appreciate that. I'll buy one $10 coffee with that. How
there
about
you
that?
go. And $10 is what a coffee costs. Oh, I also got, now I got to pay attention and focus because Deep Space Niner also gave me $10. Good morning, booze is on. Wait, you get coffee and I get booze. I guess that's
he knows us well.
Yeah,
you've done more than one video where you've been intoxicated.
That's true. Although not this early, but thank you. $10. I mean, I'm like a cheap booze kind of guy. I don't like get the fancy stuff. So for me, $10 is plenty of booze that I can use to booze myself up. So yeah, thank you.
You got another one there?
Oh, I do. Oh, here we go. Video Power Gaming with the $9.99. I'm at work and we'll have to watch later. No, you watch fucking right now. Can we get some sweet Mad Hatter Todd McFarlane impressions, please? I'm going to be doing them all throughout with the Todd McFarlane. We got Joker, Arkham Asylum. We got Punchline. All right. I didn't create Punchline, but I got the creator of Punchline creating new things out of old things. Basically, it's Harley Quinn, let's face it, guys. But I kind of changed the colors a little bit, and you get yourself a Punchline. There you go.
Beautiful. Worth every penny he spent.
Yes, I'm on one. you got a super chat there, John.
Yeah, I got the $20 hairs from TMNT 1987. Thank you very much. I open the stream and I hear something about snipping privates. Oi.
Oi. Look, you got to snip the privates.
What accent is that?
That's my old Jewish guy accent.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing a mohel. Hey,
I believe Jay's from Bosnia originally. TMNT 1987. What accent would that be? Or is that not allowed for you to?
Bosnia?
You allowed to do that?
Isn't that kind of like?
I don't know.
Bosnia is it's. I feel like it's the Boston of Europe because it has BOS in there. But I can't
do a Jewish guy that lives in Boston.
But the super tip is for you, Johnny. So you got to do.
I don't think I'm allowed to play in
1987. I don't think he's ever super chatted me.
I'm too white to do this. So I'm way too white to do this.
You are way too white. I don't even know if you tell me this is the average, what the average Bosnian person looks like. I have no way. I'm so uninformed on Bosnia that I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even picture in my head. Therefore, I couldn't even do an accent. Like, I'm from Bosnia. I have no idea. I have no. Is that it? Is that it? TMNT 98. I have no clue. All right. All I know is that there's one guy in Bosnia that loves TMNT. He loves 1987. And that's it. That's all I know about Bosnia. All right.
So Ghost Tav with looks like stock photo of a business dog. I like that.
Yes, I do like that. That dog is ready for business.
Yeah. Punchline looks like Harley Quinn, but without the trip to Hot Topic. I would argue that she's more Hot Topic.
I would argue that she's also a little Hot Topic. That's what I'm saying. Like, does it take, sorry, no offense to guy who created Punchline, but like, when I draw up open mic will kind of look like this too, actually maybe open mic should be like a dude. Maybe Joker can just have like a guy henchman, and that because he's named Mike and he's a stand-up, he's an open mic, but he also dresses like Hot Topic.
And he cracks
all I'm saying is it's not that hard to create that. So,
he cracks people's skulls open, and that's why they call him open mic, because he opens up the skulls.
Yes, that's right.
A stand-up comedian who does open mic.
See, we got a character. And Joker's like, oh, open mic. Can you please help me with this one? And open mic is like, okay, Mr. Joker. And then the open mic just fucking kills him.
that Joker.
Yeah, yes, there you go, dude. We came up with it's not that hard to come up with these characters, okay? Team and Boston. So I just was going off the BOS. You know what I mean? I was just using that.
Yeah, any normal person would.
Thank you, 1987 TMNT. Dude, we're on one today, man. This is crazy. Should we refresh and see if any of this crap sold out, or you know?
Oh yeah, I forgot that we were here. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Oh my God, that Todd McFarlane, every time I look at it, his eyes are piercing right through my fucking soul. Look at that. Hey, everybody, I'm going to suck your blood. I'm going to feed off of your nutrients so I can keep myself alive a little longer.
You can pre-order all of these. Oops. I don't think that any of these are going to be quick to sell out aside from the Batmobile and potentially this 2-pack. But let's see. So these are all still good to go. That's still good to go. And that is still good to go. So pre-orders, but they come in July. So they are pre-made, which is interesting.
I hate that they're pre-orders, though. I wish they would just ship now.
Yeah. Just ship them now, Mr. Farland.
Yeah. Just ship it right now.
Ultimate Classic Knuckles, he said. I don't know. Oh, this? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah. Sonic Knuckles Classic Collector's Edition action figure.
Knuckles?
Yeah, from the game, not the movie. Or the show.
John, do your best Idris Elba. Idris Elba doing Knuckles.
Oh, doing Knuckles. The only line that I can think of him is not Knuckles. And you name this film. How about that? How about I do an Idris Elba line, and then you guess the movie.
Okay, but let me do the jingle for name this film. Name this film. All right, go.
That's always pre-recorded segment. If you can't be with the one you love, then love the one you're with.
But is that a film? That's a song.
It's a song. It's a line of him singing while he's in a movie, playing an accordion.
Idris Elba sings that?
Yeah. Well, if you can't be with the one you love, then love the one you're with. It's not the melody, but it's close enough.
I don't know. Is it the one where he punches a lion?
No. He's in the future in outer space. That helps. You may have forgotten that he's even in this movie.
Is it one of the Thor movies or something?
We got it in the chat.
What was it?
Bushman got it.
Oh, Prometheus. I think I blocked out Prometheus.
It's not that bad. It's pretty good. As a standalone weird movie, just in the future that technically is in the alien universe.
The best scene for me in that movie, and I feel like they almost wrote the whole movie around it, is when that thing was like, she got pregnant with it and she ran into a pod, or she ran into a machine to, like, I don't know, pull the baby out or whatever she was doing. But like, I was like my fucking like I had like a lump in my throat watching that. It was so suspenseful. But then I don't know, and then at the end, like, that alien pretty much rapes. Well, I don't want to say what happens, but there's a struggle, and then out comes the alien. I don't know, it's fucking weird. Yeah. It's like, no, but you know what? That movie suffers from stupid decision syndrome, where like the guy sees that little cobra alien in there, and he's like, hey, coochie, isn't that thing too? No, you don't do that. Okay,
no, you don't.
You don't get on a new planet and you see something in the swamp and you coochie. You run away. Okay, that's fucking stupid. Everybody knows that. So it pissed me off right away.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah,
that is very, very true. But what about Alien Covenant?
Remind me what Alien. They start to blend together. What happened to Alien Covenant?
Well, all new cast except for Michael Fassbender, who plays another version of his android system. It's like it was a couple years or 10 years or something after Prometheus, and it's on the planet that the engineers
Oh
were
yeah,
originally on,
they went. Yes,
and he like wipes them all out with those canisters. So
that's
he's the
right.
only thing alive on that planet except for whatever he's trying to create, and he's trying to perfect the species of the aliens, the xenomorphs, as we
Right.
know them.
That one I remember less than Prometheus. Prometheus, I remember a lot because it had that giant engineer, dumbass looking guy. He just looked like a fucking dummy. But the other ones start to blend. I do remember that I liked Michael Fassbender in it though.
Okay, yeah, it was a lot about it was a lot about Michael Fassbender on Michael Fassbender action. He like kisses him because he's like, whatever.
That guy's pretty solid.
It was more about the android story, which makes sense because Ridley Scott said that after Covenant, he really wanted to go further into the story of the androids more than he wanted to do the alien side of things, which is kind of where it was headed. But
well, the problem is Ridley Scott will do anything for money. Okay. He's like, I don't know if he's in debt. I don't know what's going on. How did Ridley Scott drop so far? It's fucking like, it's like you're like a genius, but you make like kind of weird clones of yourself, your old movies now. I don't get it. Mr. O'Mine said, man, do we know if there'll be any NECA TMNT drops during this Target event thingy? Yeah, I think so. I think
we don't know.
Well, we don't know. Sorry, it's a guess. I don't know, but I think they're gonna grab one of these weeks.
Yeah, I would assume we'll see the Donnie from the Last Ronin, at least. Which
we'll see Krang?
The Last Ronin has been such a weird release for the last two figures, because if you ordered a signed copy from Ben Bishop, he shipped them out last week or whatever, and then the Michelangelo is on sale, and it has been on sale on Amazon, but there's no promotions around it. It's just up there, and it's all about the people sharing the link. It's super weird, and it's still discounted. I think it's less than it was, but it's still cheaper. It's the cheapest Ronin figure you can get.
It's pretty awesome, though. Somebody sent Eric Elman saying I missed the Batmobile. You want to check and see is it sold out?
No. It's still there.
Still there, buddy. You didn't miss nothing, according to.
Yeah, get it Monday. Get it Monday.
Oh wait, did it say your card is empty? Oh no,
I emptied it.
You took it out of your car.
Just like my bowels this morning, I emptied it.
Oh ho! Emptying the bowels.
Just a reminder, anybody that just joined, this is the only thing with an autograph. That's why I'm kind of bringing it up. But it's the autograph of the artist of the comic line that had this punchline in it, and the creator of Punchline. So that's other than that, right, guys. That's the only thing that's really stands out as like a special kind of exclusive.
Very, very important, guys. Punchline, okay, and in this stream.
God, come up, look, sketch up open mic, draw open mic. I'll color it, and we'll start selling little trading cards.
I will sketch out open mic right now as we're talking. Okay, this is gonna be a live.
The difference is, I want you to take this seriously.
No, I'm gonna take it seriously. I'm taking open mic seriously.
All right. And for anybody that doesn't follow me on Instagram, you should do that. Most of the stuff I post that is just whatever art things I'm selling or whatever. But this is a fun little one, isn't it? Isn't it?
What's that? Oh yeah. So okay, so John, how do we get our hands on events?
Oh, by the way, you gotta kick Jay Rand from your channel, man. He had this is one of those guys that a couple weeks ago had a real problem. He thinks that I'm gay, but it's like that is like, you say that like I should be offended if I was gay, or if you thought I was. Like I don't care.
John, why are people trying to get I kicked it. Why are people trying to get a rise out of you? Sorry, was that guy spamming? I didn't even notice.
Well, he was here. He was one of those guys from a couple weeks ago. But no, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't get a rise out of me.
No, it does. It's pissing you. He's
I
getting
I get a rise in my pants.
Oh, hey, wait, relax.
No, I don't know. It's just some people. That might be one of those people that's just like, you know, so deeply rooted in their whatever. So we got Ama, your boy, on your channel.
Yes.
I couldn't membership gift, so take my money. So he
I'm
gave
your
me
boy. Thank you. I'm your boy for the super chat. Why am I? You know, it's because it's like an Italian thing. I'm your boy. Thank you for the super chat. By the way, I'm drawing open mic right now. New Batman character during this stream. We're creating a Batman character that I think is going to be as good as Punchline. But yes,
so,
thank you for the super chat.
All right, so this is great. So people in the chat, give some ideas of what you think open mic could have or what he should be or weapons, things like that. Doesn't mean he's going to use them. Maybe this is a bad idea because he's already sketching, but
I'm already sketching. Okay, John, I already have his top torso. Okay, so here he is.
You're as fast as McFarlane.
Huh?
You're as fast as McFarlane trying to show people.
Here's open mic so far. Okay, so open mic, he has a microphone
and disco ball shoulder pads.
So this is a Joker henchman that we're creating in the stream, and he has microphone shoulder pads. Okay, and he has kind of like the hacky stand-up comedian suit, and that this is his torso so far. I don't know if the face has a mask on it, but open mic, I assume the colors are going to be almost like let's rip off Harley Quinn and Punchline because it's all hacky anyways. But we'll maybe color it that way. But this is kind of what I'm thinking, and he'll probably have some kind of microphone weapon.
God. And what's his catchphrase?
Open mic's catchphrase?
Is it
what does he say?
After he knocks somebody out, he's like, "How's the feedback?" Or "Sorry about the feedback."
I like that. Well, yeah, that's right. I like how's the feedback? Any real comedian or stand-up comedian lingo, right?
Yeah, when he's holding their back of their head and he's punching them, testing, punch,
yeah.
punch.
I like that.
And he goes 1, 2, 3, and he punches 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, open mic has to be like a bruiser type. You know what I mean? So because has to be.
Here's your tight 5.
You should. I like here's your tight 5. Mic check. Mic check is a good one too.
That's when he hits you with his shoulders. His microphone shoulders.
Yes.
He has like a dashing move where he shoulder bashes you.
That's right. I'm drawing.
Don't forget to tip your waitress. That's what he does. That's after you're knocked out.
Don't forget to tip your waitress. Yes, I love that. Here, I'm almost done. This didn't take a lot of time. Okay.
I'm gonna start calling you Jorge.
Okay, so here's. Okay, so here's his. It's Bruce Timm style. So legs are very small, and like he's got a suit. His suit is rolled up, and he's got like black gloves on. And then I don't know. I just gave him.
Why can I see an outline of his?
What happened?
I can see an outline of his weenie.
Of his weenie?
I just kind of like microphone.
Well, yeah.
In his pants.
Yeah. I mean. He's open mic is packing, and then open mic has like kind of like a bandana tie off thing so you can have it blow in the wind. But yeah, there we go. We created a Joker henchman right on this chat with no preparation. That's probably, let's face it, just as good as Punchline.
Oops.
I contend that this is just as good as Punchline, guys. So spread the word. Open mic is going to be the new henchman for Joker.
Oh my God. I do want to. So good. I do want to thank Kevin. I don't know if you're here in the chat for purchasing the sewer backdrops. Oh God. I knocked over my Samurai Mikey, who was my favorite.
Oh God.
He purchased the whole set, so he got all 4 of these things just now, and I'll get those.
Oh wow! I got to get mine.
I'll get them shipped out today. Anybody that's buying. They
So,
do
John,
work well with
I'm
backdrops
planning.
too, without
I'm
a sewer.
planning on buying some, but I'm waiting for my Donatello lab to come in
Yeah,
because
that's fine. I
I
don't
didn't
care.
get I didn't get the living room.
This is one of those things that will always be available.
Oh yeah, you're just gonna keep making them
Hey,
in
Deep Space Niner
perpetuity?
showed up in as a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Deep Space Niner. He also is a member on your channel too. But yeah, these will always be available.
Oh, thank you, Deep Space Niner. Deep Space Niner. Do we think any of that McFarlane shit sold out, or do you think it's just pretty much?
Let's find out by pulling it up and refreshing the page. All right, so we got quite a few sets available. You can pre-order now. Everybody's still hanging out. I'll go back through and then click on pre-order now just to double check. But usually it'll show, once you click, it'll show that you can't get it. So I'm going to pre-order now. There in the cart. No problemo. Pre-order now the bat. Uh-oh.
What is that? Oh,
The
Batmobile's done.
Batmobile. We're going to add. Oh, so maybe it wasn't available earlier when...
Yeah, maybe we that guy's like, nobody believes me. I hope that guy's still alive. That's all I'm saying. We believe you. This is you're vindicated.
Now, this is one of those things, though, that I will say, just check again throughout the day because sometimes it comes back up. It's really frustrating that it says pre-order now, but then doesn't update this add to cart button. That's really annoying. You can get did you order 2 or 1?
I ordered 1.
So you
But
should order 2.
it had the ability where when I first went in there, it was like you could order 4. It was like crazy.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, flip them if you got them.
Flip them if you. Speaking of flip them, somebody wrote. What did somebody write? I have a feeling Open Mike is joining. Is going to join the champions. Hey, you know what? I got to build out a roster. Maybe Open Mike comes clutch. Okay, I think if the world tells me they need Open Mike, then Open Mike becomes a figure. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
It's going to happen. If nothing else, like I said, if nothing else, we'll have little trading cards, and it'll be the Faraday, and then look, here it is. Here's the idea. We do all these trading cards. Those trading cards eventually push the idea that we should be making a card game, a deck building game. So it's kind of
John, we should fucking make a card game for real, man. Like card games they're kind of hot. Like I know a guy that makes like card games. He does okay, you know what I mean? Like there's a good viable market. People like stuff that you can hold. It's not a bad idea.
It's like one of those things where the trading cards for the X-Men back in the 90s were so awesome, but they were really just stat cards that maybe 8 years ago I had to look them up and it was like, wait, was that a deck building game from the 90s? But it wasn't. They were just trading cards. Yeah. Which I guess there is that Marvel Legends. What is it called?
What is it?
It's a legendary deck builder.
Yeah. I forget.
Because I have the Aliens and the Predator one. They have the Marvel one, which the play style is very different. The Aliens one is mind-blowingly good.
Is it?
Oh, it's so good, dude. And you can play, it's you against the game. So you can play alone or you can play with up to 5 other people. And the more people you add to the game, the harder it is to play. And you will lose like 4 out of 5 times.
I got to check this out. Okay. Yeah. I've become interested in not yet in the card games itself, but the concept of card games is interesting to me. Open Mic catchphrase should be drop the mic. People like stuff that you can hold. I'll put on the shirt. I'm a whore. I'll put anything I can sell. I'll put on the shirt. How's that? Okay.
Yeah. It's like, we're a bunch of collectors, and that's like when NFTs were a thing, or Auto T, or McFarlane's NFTs. It's like, we want the physical thing. I really do believe that the deeper you go into Nefertiti, you can start coming up with all these characters, sketch them out. We'll find out who should be turned into a figure, and then we turn it into a legit deck building game.
All right.
We'll just since some people think that this is like a copy of another IP.
What are you talking about?
You're clearly wrong.
You're a fucking insane person.
Maybe we would be influenced by Magic the Gathering.
I mean, influences happen, right? They're out there in the earth. Okay. We even got some lore suggestions. Open Mike can be a failed wrestler. All his moves have named like the mic drop, the mic test, cut the mic. I'm getting I like these ideas. I like Open Mike. Open Mike.
Sounds like I need to turn up the volume.
Oh, does Open Mike, does he I kind of like the voice that you just did. I was doing kind of like a dumb jock, which is my go-to voice for everything. I kind of like,
my guy made him I made him way too cool.
You made him way too cool?
Yeah.
You don't think you should be like, Mr. Joker, let's beat up Batman.
If you're gonna do that, let's see the sketch again.
Okay, here, hold on. Here's the sketch. Where's the sketch of Open Mike? Here's Open Mike. Okay, how does Open Mike talk?
And I think his head needs to be smaller, and then the rest of the proportions can probably stay the same, but make his head just a little smaller, so that way he does really fit that, like, oh, Mr. Joker.
Yeah, can the Joker use Open Mike to amplify his own voice? Like he goes, Open Mike, bend down. And like Open Mike kind of like he does like a bow, and like Joker talks in his microphone head.
Like he's a freaking I dig that. I like that a lot. And the sound, I guess, comes out as his other end then.
That's right. DC, if you're watching, we're giving you a fucking great character here for probably not a lot of money. John, I am comfortable to say I will option Open Mike to DC. First of all, it has to be created by, I have to have created by me on all their stuff, but I will option Open Mike. I'll say for $5,000. If you give me $5,000, DC, I'll let you have Open Mike, and you could do whatever you want with them. Okay, so just get on that.
Yeah, it'd be foolish not to.
Yeah, what are you, stupid?
I think they might be.
Dude, they have a character called Fire that's green. They obviously need some help.
Maybe she's her source for burning is copper. And that's why she's green.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, if you throw copper pipes into a fire, it burns green. I'm sure that's good for your lungs. So somebody said that the Punchline 2-pack sold out. So let's add to cart. Ooh, see, it's sold out in the pre-order screen even.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. And then
the Batmobile came with a signature.
You still cannot get. Yeah, it's that signature, man. I think it might be the first time Punchline's been a figure, so that could do it. I still have one in cart for this. I wonder if it removed the other 2-pack. Yeah, I assume these single figures and this rookie one will be just fine for a while. Yep, they're gone.
They gone.
Oh,
wow, they're all gone.
Well, the 2-pack is gone, but these are.
Okay.
So like my butt, it's cleaned out. Let's click McFarlane again. Yeah, I think these are just gonna.
I would get Punchline if she was in the Bruce Timm animated style.
Well, he didn't come up with her.
No, I know, but like they have.
Oh, so you in a what if world you would? Oh, look, Batmobile's back in stock.
Oh, there you go. Protect your purchase.
Get your Batman car.
Sounds like Max Shrek's son from Batman Returns. My son. Isn't it weird that Max Shrek had that big oafish son?
Yeah. Who was also in, what did we find out last time we talked about?
We did like.
He was also
We're in reruns already, John.
Rerun, that's another character in the DC universe.
Ooh, rerun. Wait, did you just make that up, or is there a?
I feel like it probably exists in somebody's universe. It definitely has to exist, but we're gonna assume it doesn't. Rerun, he gets a 10-second rewind ability.
That's brilliant. That's there has to be some kind of Flash villain or something called Rerun or something like that.
Yeah, somebody in the chat will let us know if Rerun is a character.
Well, Rerun is he's in that character. What's happening or what's happening now? He was from that old sitcom, but I don't think there's been like a superhero, super villain called Rerun.
So is Rerun a villain or a hero?
I don't know. Rerun sounds like he's almost like a trickster villain. Like he's not super evil, but he's kind of like a villain that just kind of like fucks with the Flash. And he's like, here's what I'm. He almost sounds like he's like a kid. He's like a young kid who watches like a lot of TV. Like that's kind of like his personality. And he just messes with the Flash. Like he's not diabolically evil. He's not like whatever Flash's main enemy is, which I don't know who the fuck knows about the Flash. But like he's like in the mythos of the Flash. He's kind of like he borders on like sometimes he's his friend, sometimes he's an enemy kind of thing.
I like it.
Yeah.
The chat saying that if you search NECA TMNT, you get some characters that maybe some people have been missing out on. So that big boy's still available, so that's cool. Where Scumbug?
I love the search feature. You put in NECA TMNT, you get McReady, you get Deadpool.
Good God!
What are the characters that you're seeing that we might be missing? Giant Krang, put him in your cart.
he said in the chat, but I was just trying to eyeball it to see if I could find it and remember what he said. I think it was like the Scumbug. I'm seeing those sets in some of my stores like all the time.
Scumbug?
Yeah. In one store specifically, but that's okay.
Is Flash's main enemy really Reverse Flash? Please tell me that that's not the case.
He's yellow.
Oh my God. That's the main enemy, Reverse guy?
Yeah, even the Flash movie was essentially him.
Oh my God. That kind of sucks when your main enemy, is just the doppelganger enemy should not be the main enemy. That should be like down the line once you run out of other characters. The fuck?
Yeah, I know. Maybe it was just so popular in the comics that it was just like it introduced and then people really liked him and then it was the people's decision.
I like Rerun better than Yellow Flash. Rerun's kind of taskmaster and copies what you do.
That works too.
Can't wait for the NECA American Werewolf in London. Oh yeah, we're talking toys. I do want that 2-pack with David and whatever. John, you got a super chat. Take it away.
From Eric with a K, a CK. What kind of tattoo is that? Is an Autobot? No, it's something else, isn't it? Anyway, can Open Mic have a sidekick, Little Bass? Also, since we're talking about Nefertiti, Land Nemesis, Robotic needs a card. Robotic, I guess. So hold on, let's do this as a twofer. Can Open, and thank you for the $5. Now I got to put my brain to work to figure out. Let's see. Can Open Mic have a sidekick, Little Bass?
A little bit, yeah, sure. Why not? A little, but does that apropos with Open Mic? Like, I get the whole thing about bass.
It could be a creature.
Is there something that's more stand-up comedy related? That would be my only question. Like, are we on brand? If it's that, you know what I mean? Like that almost sounds like it's musical,
right?
Is this Nefertiti?
I think because you might be thinking like Open Mic also has like an Open Mic night would be music. But we mean stand-up comedy thing because the whole clown idea. So
yes,
yeah. If he has a little sidekick, is it a human sidekick or is it like a creature sidekick?
Well, if it's a Batman villain, it should be human. Probably shouldn't be creature, right?
Well, I mean, Poison Ivy's got her plants and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's organic to her character, I think. Like,
Okay,
I
so
don't
a
know.
little human. Well, it doesn't even have to be little. He's just a sidekick. Little bass made me think he was tiny.
Yeah.
Stand-up comedy.
I mean, what he could be feedback. I mean, that has to do with microphones.
Yeah, I think feedback is his. That's his. Yeah. So whenever he goes in for a punch and then the sidekick comes in and punches you again, that's feedback.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. And here's how we introduce open mic. Is he goes to an open mic night, okay, and nobody laughs at his jokes. He's like, "Hey guys, why do they call it why do they whatever, just some hacky joke," and then he beats the shit out of everybody in the room, and like, the cops come in and like everybody's dead, and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And he's like, "What did I do? They didn't laugh," and it's like, that's like open mic. That's when he first went to prison, and then Joker breaks him out.
Feedback isn't a sidekick. Feedback is a voice in his head.
Oh, so there's
when they don't laugh at his jokes,
he's like, I told you they wouldn't laugh at your jokes.
Oh, okay. So he's a deeper character then. He's like, yeah. So, okay. Yeah. Maybe there's like a voice in his head. It'd be like, they don't think you're funny, open mic. And he's like, no, they do. They're going to laugh,
Yeah.
and then the Joker prays.
And he's yelling out loud. He's like, there's too much feedback or whatever on stage. And everybody's like, there's no feedback. We didn't hear any but it's in his head. He calls that feedback.
Yes, yeah. So I can roll with that. Like feedback is like, but what if you find out psychologically at the end that feedback is like open mic's mother? That like it's a nom de plume. It's a disguise, and it's his mother that always told him. She's like, "You're not funny, open mic." She's just like, they're never gonna laugh at any of jokes. She's like, I want to be a comic, mom or whatever, whatever. And then the Joker's like, open mic, I'll make them laugh, and then whatever. You got yourself, some stuff in terms of Nefertiti. Robotic needs a card. Okay, I like where he's going with
Robotic or Robotic?
Well, here's the thing. There's a certain YouTuber out there who doesn't want to promote. He didn't want to promote the Champions of Nefertiti. So I don't know if Eric said this on purpose, but I'm thinking like, what if there's a creature called Robotic, and he's a tick that pretends to be real nice and down to earth. And people are like, "Oh man, we love you, Robotic." He's like, "Hey guys, I'm Robotic, and
I don't know who you're referencing.
No, I'm not referencing. I'm making up this character.
Oh, okay.
He's got a big beard, and he's like, I'm Robotic, guys, and I just want to help the people in the Nefertiti. And they're like, "Okay, Robotic, well, and then he starts eating like a tick, like sucking their blood, and they're like, "What are you doing, Robotic?" And he's like, "I'm just sucking." And then you find out like, but that's how he kills you. Just kind of lures you with like his folksy, like
slowly
I'm
drains
just trying to be
you.
a nice guy, like fake nice guy. Robotic is a fake nice guy character, basically.
The longer you talk to him, the more he's draining your energy, but you don't realize it.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're so serenaded by his soothing voice. That was a lot of S's. That you're just like, oh, Robotic is a nice guy. Oh God, he's sucking all my blood, and by then you're dead. You're fucking dead. Okay, so yeah, maybe Robotic becomes a character in Nefertiti. Let's keep on. Oh my God, we've got Jonathan. Actually, but this is for you.
Whoa,
Jonathan. You have to
not somebody I would expect to see watching us sad boys, and definitely wouldn't expect it on my channel because who am I? We have the one and only articulated ninja,
the legend.
Legend. Should we speak in his style when I read this?
We got to speak real low and real quiet and
Great
real
stuff, guys. You two are the uncles at the barbecue. Everyone loves watching debate. I love the back and forth chemistry y'all have.
You got to be even deeper. He's like, great stuff, guys.
That's true. Hey, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a nephew, I guess, since we're the uncles.
Now I feel old
because
we're old like an uncle.
Yeah, we're old as shit.
By the way, everybody has to watch Articulated Ninja reviews. Okay, I love that man.
It's still
He does-
I mean, not that there's many out there on the Ramen Racer, but that is like when my Ramen Racer shows up, I probably won't do a review on it because I won't be able to compete with the cinematic intensity of what Articulated Ninja did.
You know what? I'm glad that I'm not even in the competition space with Articulated Ninja. Like I don't even like I wouldn't even try. Like I would just be like, you know, here's like I feel good about like doing like not really trying reviews because there's a guy like that out in the space.
Right.
Because it's like I'm not.
It's like going to the liquor store and you're like, okay, so there's like a top shelf liquor up there.
Yeah.
Articulated Ninja reviews. And then, wow, that's a little expensive. So then you kind of start looking down at the bottom shelf and you're like, oh, Mad Hatter.
Exactly. Well, it doesn't have to be the bottom shelf. Can I be on the fucking middle shelf? Okay, I don't have to be all the way in the bottom.
Just trying to keep it real.
Yeah, that's true. I'm Fago. You know, like I'm Fago drink. I'm not even.
That's right.
You just buy $5.
It's
$5. How much is
Sam's
Faygo
choice.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, how dare you? How dare you, Articulated Ninja, set this guy up for a joke? I got Thunder House Design. Bring back Joker's old sidekick. Straight man. Was there really? I don't even know.
They said other people were saying that he had a male nemesis back in the day. Wait,
really?
how do you got Marie Kondo with a gun? Jesus.
What about the heckler? I kind of
okay.
Like that.
So what is her catchphrase? She already has our natural catchphrase. Marie Kondo.
Wait, what's her catchphrase?
So when she points it in your face and says, "Does this spark joy?" and then pow.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar.
She's the you know, everything has served a purpose. It's like if you're trying to declutter your stuff and it's just like, okay, you've brought me joy, but I don't need you anymore. Thank you. And you like thank the item so that you can have this like sentiment with it. And then you can get rid of it. Instead of just being like, oh, I don't want to get rid of anything because I've had these blasts forever, but I never really use them. Okay, it's time. Just thank you for letting me do some poses with Dragon Ball more than Street Fighter. And people always asking, where'd you get it in the comments? And I have links and tell you in the video. Thank you.
I feel like we're slowly watching you go crazy. I feel like, yeah, I can see that happening, and then you end up in an asylum. Oh, by the way, I have the way that I have the wrap up for how Open Mike gets defeated at the end by Batman. So Open Mike has Batman on the floor.
Is this like a what do they call him? Like the one-off?
Yeah, it's like a one-off, but maybe he continues. Like, well, here, let me give you the whole thing. He's on the floor, Batman's on the floor, and Open Mike is like, he's like, time to finish the job. And then like he said, you know, he makes one last quip, and Batman starts laughing. Okay, and he's like, what's going on? He's like, and Batman's like, I just thought that was a really funny joke. And he's like, and he's like, wait, you think that's funny? He's like, and like Batman starts laughing at his jokes. He's like, not only do I think it's funny, in fact, the whole world thinks it's funny. And he presses a button and you reveal all these cameras on Open Mike, who is now in his zone and was actually able to be funny. And the whole world is watching. Like it's all broadcasted and everybody's laughing. And Joker's like, Open Mike, kill Batman, kill Bat. And he's like, oh, but he's getting his dream. Like everybody's watching him. He's like, I don't need to kill anybody. Cause you know, like, and it's like, and he's like, yes, that's right. That's right, Open Mike. You were never a bad comic. You were just stifled or something. You know, like you let this man deceive you. And he's like, that's right. You deceived me, Mr. Joker.
Yeah.
And he goes out Joker at the end.
And he goes, no, you're lying to me. You're just setting me up, Batman. And he's like, no, they've always thought you're funny. Hold on. Yes. Let me do Christian Bell's.
Yeah. No, continue.
They always thought you're funny.
And then that's right.
There's like a montage and it shows like, it's like TikTok stuff and live stream chats and things. And it's all these other scenes. And it's just like, oh my God, is it just me or is this guy just so funny or whatever? And then you see TikToks of people, okay, there's this new comedian and he's like totally underrated. And it's just like these viral numbers are popping up and then
all over the world. I love that. Like, everybody is just watching Open Mic and they're like, this is the funniest thing. And he just becomes viral. And then of course he gets arrested and he's in Arkham Asylum, but like he's happy. He's happy, like and then feedback in his head is like, you know, open mic, you need to be evil. He's like, I don't think I need to be evil. But of course, in the next episode, he's evil.
Well, yeah. So like the comic ends, and then you flip the page, and then there's this. It's like an after credits thing, and he's doing stand up in Arkham.
JM said lame ending. I think this ending is fantastic. Okay?
It's so exactly a Batman ending.
Yeah, come on, man. That's like if that ending doesn't exist, it probably should in a Batman episode.
Yeah. I am the Starman gave me $5 to say, do you guys read comics? And I say that reading is for losers.
It's true. That's true. But you just made yourself a loser because you read his comment.
Yeah, I've never denied that I'm a loser
okay.
or an idiot. I will say that as far as things go with comics, what I guess the last Ronin would have been the closest thing for me.
I used to read comics big time when I was growing up. I don't know. I fell off. Every now and then, my buddy Reese will be like, "Hey, read a comic," and he'll give me a comic, and I'll read it on like because he recommended it. But like, I can't remember the last time. Well, I do remember the last time Ronin, when I went into a comic store and I picked up all the issues and this and that. But yeah, I can't remember. JM was actually talking. Sorry, John. He wasn't criticizing our thing. He meant the Killing Joke cartoon ending. Okay, so woof. We still got a great ending with
good
open mic ending. I'm Starman right here. I get one $4.99. Do you guys believe in true love?
Yeah. This weekly stream is built on true love.
I know. If we didn't love each other truly, we would. We also kind of hate each other, which I guess that's the great dynamic, right? Is that we kind of love each other, we kind of hate each other. You know what I mean? Obviously, we have uncle energy. All right, or uncle. You know, like that kind of made me sad because when I think of uncle, I think of like a really old guy, and you know, like I thought like when people look at us, they think maybe we're like 23 and 26, like I'm 26 or 23, but now obviously we're not. This is kind of like sobering to me.
Well, hey, I just to maybe they have some scenario. So when I was in high school, I became an uncle because my brother had a kid when he was 18. So I've been an uncle for a very long time.
That you know of.
What does that mean?
Oh, I guess
that didn't work.
I don't have any siblings, so I can't ever be an uncle, John.
Right, you're the unofficial uncle of somebody else's kids, if anything.
Yeah, you know what? I'm an uncle to everybody in this fucking chat. Okay. Toy Stalker member for 21 months. Toy Stalker. Wow. Joker would never let anyone else kill Batman. You know what, Toy Stalker? I'm gonna fucking you're starting to piss me off, dude, because there's been many times, it's not gonna happen, obviously, but there's been many times that I guarantee where Joker's like, kill him or something, and it didn't happen. So can anybody verify, has Joker ever told his minions, kill him or kill or how about every time his men fire at Batman? You don't think that there's a chance that one of those gunshots hits him right in the mouth and kills him? Like, that can obviously happen, okay? Like, are you telling me that Joker's men or his henchmen or Harley or Punchline never fired at Batman? Because if they did, that is intent to kill. So I don't believe that that's never happened. I believe that the Joker has ordered his men at some point to fire at Batman.
For sure. I mean, I would think so, right?
I think so,
no,
dude.
She sold out.
She's sold out. Fire that's not real fire is sold out.
Oh my goodness.
Did you really sell out?
They've all sold out?
Did they really? Who's buying this crap?
Let me open their own page here. Oh, why isn't my click wheel opening in a new page?
Open your click wheel.
Yeah, you know that by default, I assume, right? If you have a scroll click wheel, you can click on something that opens in a new tab by default.
Sure, yeah.
You can also
How
use
does the
the
Uncle
close
Jesse
tab.
of toy tubers? Oh, thank God! Thank God I'm not Joey.
Who's Joey?
Uncle Joey, Uncle Jesse, and Uncle Joey.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. So yeah, you cannot get. No, you can. That doesn't make sense.
That
So
doesn't make sense at all.
it doesn't.
Okay, Ralph, you're pissing me off now. Can we get somebody to verify? Joker actually saved Batman from being killed by others in the Batman Spider-Man comic. Joker turned on Carnage because he was about to kill him. Okay, I understand that. I understand that. However, are you telling me there was never a time in the history of comics, Batman comics or Batman media, where Joker told his men, kill Batman, kill him, or his men fired upon Batman. His
Right.
henchmen. I'm
There's a
not talking about
difference of
him.
like letting them do it because he wouldn't let anybody kill him because they have to they always have to coexist. But I'm sure he would have said it at some point.
I am positive. People, if you know, let me know, because I gotta show Toy Stalker. Toy Stalker, he's a great retailer, he's a great friend, Ralph, but he's really starting to fucking piss me off right now. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Oh God. Yeah. So right now, it looks like the only thing that has sold out for a bit of time consistently is this 2-pack. So because the Batmobile is back.
Well,
been
isn't
back
that
for a
2-pack
minute.
also super limited because it's like signed or something like that?
Probably. Wait, now that's the only thing in my cart? That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what about Mech Batman? He didn't
Oh, that's
sell
'cause
out.
I'm
What a
not signed in, I
surprise.
guess. So they're all, yeah, you can get them all except for the 2-pack.
Hey, I have a question. So people are saying this is it's Jim Gordon, whatever.
you just
Nah,
stopped caring real fast.
I thought I said this was a what if. I guess people are correcting me. It's not a what if. How is this not a what if? What is Jim Gordon old in that
No,
suit, or is he young? Like what's
look at that face. He's young.
he's young. So okay, hold on. So wait a second,
Looks
because
like Eddie
people like to
Brock.
prey on the fact that like I'm sometimes dumb to this. So this is not a what if comic, but Gordon is young here, and in his youth made a Batman GCPD suit. This sounds like what if-ish to me. It's not. Answer me, you fucking okay. Let's a super chat right here, Eric. $5. You might have siblings. You might. I'm thinking it means you might not have siblings, Hatter, but you have an army, Hatter Nation. You can like a Hawaiian where everybody calls everybody cousin. So hola, you know what? I like that. Thank you, Eric, and thank you for the familia. We're like cousins. I have a lot of cousins. I love my cousins, and everybody here, it's like Care Bears. You have the Care Bears and Care Bear cousins. Everybody in Hatter Nation is a Hatter cousin with their own cousin powers. The cousins. I kind of like that. You got Hatter Nation, you get the Sweetie Pies, and you get the cousins. That could be like the next thing.
None of my people have names.
Kind of made me sad how you said that.
Yeah, I got real sad. That's why I said it.
That's
my heart.
Wait a minute. Somebody said it's Jim Gordon Jr. There we go.
Oh,
So it's Jim Gordon Jr.
Jimmy J.
Yeah. Why would Jim Gordon Jr. wear a Batman mech suit?
Barbara Gordon is that's the only kid he has.
Yeah, is that? I thought he had just the and she got shot, right?
She turns into the Oracle.
Wait, Toy Stalker saying it's not Jim Gordon Jr. After DC reset with New 52, everyone was made younger. Gordon got in better shape and used this mech suit that he named Rookie because the suit was new to GCPD. Okay, so hold on a second. Wait a second. I have to call BS here. Not on you, Ralph, but DC reset sounds like it's a reset. It's not in the normal timeline. Like that, if you're saying it's a reset, okay, maybe that's not a what if, but that's not the standard. That was my argument. This is not the standard Batman timeline. This is a reset, according to you. Am I wrong? Okay, I don't think I am. Jim Gordon is young here, and he's wearing a Batman suit. That's all I'm saying. This feels like it's off of when I saw that mech suit. and I saw that other dude, Flower McGee. That felt like it was off of the fucking off of the main path.
God, he's just gonna wreck you with his knowledge.
God, why are you pissing me off so much?
All right, we're not going to read any more Toy Stalkers unless he pays for it.
No, but Toy Stalker is a mod. We have to treat him with respect, and he's a friend.
Oh, and he's been here for 21 months.
But Ralph, I'm gonna fucking come to your house in Florida. And I'm gonna mace you. I'm gonna mace him, John. I'm macing him. I'm gonna stop in North Carolina, John. I'm gonna see you. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make some content. And I'm gonna fly to Florida. I'm gonna mace Ralph right in his fucking face.
Oh my God, let's do it.
And yes, guys, I really am not aware, by the way. This passion is half fake. You know what I mean? Like I really don't I don't read the comics enough, and
this is the kind of stuff where like we're fans of stuff without being Toy Stalker.
Yeah, I didn't know Ralph was such a Batman fan. Holy shit. Okay. So sold out. That Batmobile has not sold out. What the fuck?
Well, it sold out for a little while, and then it came back, which is cool. So yeah, that's great. I love that because that's probably the number one item that people would want, right?
But I wanted to flip all of mine.
You should have bought 4 while you could. I can get 2.
All right. What? So is this thing? Okay, I don't want to interrupt your plug. Plug away. Johnny's setting up for the plug. Go on.
Yeah. Well, as we saw earlier today when Kevin bought something from my Ko-fi store, it was this. So he got the set for the sewer lair, which I posted over on Instagram some photos. They honestly work without the sewer lair because they're kind of big, so you can just like use them as backdrops if you wanted to. But that's what he picked up. That's the whole new wave from me. Just came out last Friday. And then if you like Rogue, this was basically the animated series kind of inspired. Obviously has some comic look to it. But this is like so this new Rogue print is up. But this, if you got Dio stuff, you like Ninja Turtles, then I have pretty much something for everything. April's apartment and all that stuff. So I know a lot of you are already aware.
I think I love that Dio set. It's a great idea. Like well, both of them are, but for me and what I want to do, because I did pre-order the Donnie Lab against, I don't know, my better judgment. I definitely want to do this. Although I don't know if I should do the wardrobe, because I do like the wardrobe, but like, I don't know. I don't know which one I'm going to get, but I'm going to get some of, or maybe I get all of them.
You get all of them. I mean, there's sell it in a 4-pack. The generic one is the best seller, which of course it is, because most people are going to probably put it on that back wall of their sewer lair.
Yes.
Plus it's the most like cartoon specific. And then this one is just like it's the same design, but adds in all of the mousers. But the most popular one is definitely the generic one. Some people bought a 4-pack, so you get all of them, and then they went in and bought extra generic ones, which is wild to me. The mousers is probably the second most popular that isn't being sold in a set. So if that influences anybody's
mousers second most popular?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because most people are buying the 4-pack, and then some people will buy just a single. And if either they're buying a 4-pack and adding something, it's the generic one, or it's the mousers. But nobody has added on a closet or weapons. So these are the weapons room and the closet are the technically the least popular, I guess. Like nobody's just buying one of those. But that's fine. There's something totally unique and not from the cartoon, even though like the costumes are. So those 2 designs were just intended to be fun and give you something different.
The closet is so funny, dude.
And some people really want like cartoon accurate stuff only, which is fine, and I totally get that. But yeah, this was super fun, this one. So there's everything is from something. So you got like the Punk Turtles shoes back here. The photos was just a box that's made up. So I lied. Not everything is from something. The shoes are Punk Turtles. These shoes are from when they dress up in the puffer jackets.
Yeah.
Obviously disguise, hat, and trench coat. You got the this jacket where you wear these like beanies or whatever. You got the hard hat from when they are dressed as construction workers. And then there's another beanie back there, a couple colors. And then you got a couple baseball caps from when they're wearing these outfits. They're kind of Hawaiian shirt stuff. And then obviously their disguise mask. You got this, which is the only thing not from the cartoon, but in the cartoon Turtle Toys. And that is from Jason Yang's design of the space Donatello action figures. So yeah, it's all just
lovely.
onesies.
Lovely.
I'm an idiot.
Great job. Buy Johnny stuff. Johnny, remind me at the end. I gotta talk about that Flipboard bundle. Actually, don't remind me. I'm gonna remind myself, because why would you remind me of my own fucking thing? It's pretty stupid now that I'm thinking
Jesus,
about it.
yeah, don't be stupid.
Batmobile. Is there any? Okay, 7:17. I think we got maybe like 20 more minutes or something like that. Or I think. Is there any other stuff? Toy Arc has some news.
Yeah, and Toy Arc, for somebody else that was asking in the chat, like about those links, getting them ahead of time for Holothon stuff, that's usually where I see them. I think it's Toy Arc. It's one of those Toy News International or whoever that usually has those links before they come up on the website. So
yes, a link to the past. Let's
well, while you're pulling that up.
Yeah, I'm pulling this
When
up.
does the Street and Hatter Vent come out, though? So the Hatter Vent, I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. That will just be it's going to be a free thing included with something somewhere along the line, but I've already got a bunch of them printed out. I can't be profiting off of this, boy. But the Streets, that'll probably be a few weeks, because I got to work with the print shop to make sure that the print quality is what I need, and that they can pre-cut them, because they're really, really big. So if you have a NECA Street Scene, or the Turtle Lair, rather, that foam board, these are bigger than that foam board. So if you buy the Streets that I'll be offering, they are larger than that board.
Yeah.
But yeah,
pre-cut like me.
Gross.
I want that vent. Wait, sorry, I was pulling stuff up. Can I get that vent right now if I order something, or I have to wait?
Just turn around.
Just turn around.
For a few more weeks, you can have that.
You silly goose.
But for anybody that hasn't seen it, here's my broken Donatello bow staff. But the size is yeah, it's pretty accurate, I think, to scale. Right?
I love it.
No, and then you can do your own reviews where this is in focus, but the figure reviewing is blurred.
Wait, but for realsy, you can get it now?
No. This is unavailable for anybody right now.
Okay. No, I only because I have had people legitimately ask me about that vent.
No, I know. I think in our last live or something, and that's why I decided to. Since I already made that shirt, I just downscaled that design and made prints.
Got it. It's great. You did a great job on it. Just some toy news. We'll check back on the McFarlane stuff. This Toxie looks really fucking cool. It's a Super 7 Toxie, so we'll probably get it in 6 years. But pre-order is available now till July 4th. I mean, look at this. Johnny, you into the Toxic Avenger at all? It looks pretty fucking dope, man.
It looks fantastic. I mean, you were really giving Super 7 love on that Thundercats video.
I thought that those renders look great.
Yeah, well, the renders usually
I'm not, you know what? Okay, every time I make a Super 7 video, every time, I got to say that this is a mini rant, okay? Every time I make a Super 7 video, inevitably there's it divides the room, okay? There's a lot of people for, against, this and that. I'm not saying that anything is right, but I also don't want to just be like a channel that like automatically just hates a thing. Like, you know, Super 7, automatically it sucks, right? I've trashed Super 7 many times to the point where I don't think anybody will ever talk to me from that company. So I've given Super 7 my share of shit. However, when they do good stuff or the renders are cool and I like them, I'm going to say it too. So there's not going to be, I don't want to really just make this like a unilateral channel, like, you know, like those channels that every time like something Star Wars or Marvel comes out, they're like, this is the worst thing ever than Satan. You know what I mean? It's like, this is not like I'm gonna criticize it, but when they do a good thing, I'm just gonna say it's good, because some people are like, hey man, why would you buy this and that? It might be good. They look good. And Super 7 has right now, it's a little bit of like a 50-50 record. Now it could suck too, but I'm just talking about the renders. I thought that the renders look pretty fucking cool. So but this render, okay, I say that again. Render looks good. This looks like it's more than a render though. This looks like it's an actual.
This is the kind of
figure.
this is. I mean, we both said this, that Super 7 is a brand that we want to succeed.
Yeah, I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, what? No, I don't want any of their shit. Like, I don't know.
But as much love as they can get, the stuff that gets the hate from us, at least, is well deserved.
Yeah, exactly. You got a super chat, Johnny, and then we can go into some other stuff.
Okay, don't be so sad about it.
Sorry.
Eric says, maybe ask your viewers to the nostalgic crew, Nostalgialinos, throwback kids. Scratch that one. It's like Nostalgia Kids Unboxed, where it sounds like New Kids on the Block. That didn't work.
No, that was horrible. But I do like Nostalgialinos.
Nostalgialinos. I would do it with an R, though, I think. Nostalgiarinos.
That's a tough one. Nostalgiarinos. It's tripping me up because there's an L and then an R. Nostalgiarinos.
And he said Nostangelinos.
He said it like
Los Angelinos. Yeah, that's cool.
By the way, I hate that term. Anybody who calls me a Los Angelino, I'm gonna fucking key your car.
If you don't have a car, I'll buy you one.
I'll buy you a car. Hey, and then I'll key the shit out of it. I don't want to know what is on Toxie's mop.
Yeah, looks like bloody gut stuff.
Hey guys, you think they'll have NECA TMNT like they did? I think so. What do you think they'll have, John?
Well, somebody, The Rock, born on 2/1/2006. My guess is that we'll definitely see something. I don't think it's going to be like a whole bunch of stuff. I think we'll get, like I said, maybe the Donatello Last Ronin or the Mikey will become available through Target. But it's usually.
You think there'll be a NECA TMNT thing?
I think so. Yeah. It's not going to be like the Haulathon. Although Fall Geek Out last year, they didn't have anything because they participated in the Mutant Mayhem launch that was like a Turtle Week.
Yeah. I think there will be a Hasbro thing and
for
sure. Some kind of maybe G.I. Joe thing. But yeah,
then we'll get Funko. There's definitely going to be a Funko Pop week.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that live stream. Can we take that day off, John, when they do the live stream for Funko?
I think our audience will.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, the newest Funko. Ugh, I couldn't even drum up excitement. Dozer, personal friend of mine. I have an idea for a TV show for you two. Chippy and Grumpy. You two are forced to move in together after being court ordered. Should we, maybe we'll let the chat vote. Should we block Dozer? I mean, I will say this. I've known Dozer probably for 20, 30 years. I love him, but he's pretty fucking annoying. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, and he's not just annoying on the chat. He's annoying on a personal level. Like, I might hate him. Like, so like, I don't know. Maybe we ban him. Maybe we just,
and he called me grumpy. So yeah, ban him.
Yeah, he did call. No, don't say no. I think we'll leave it. Maybe at the end of the chat, we'll ask some people if we should give you a permanent ban. Because I would love, dude. I would love to fucking abuse my power. I hate how people are like, "Oh man, look at these people abusing their power." My dream, honestly, John, is to get powerful enough that I could abuse my power. Like if I was a cop, I would just be taking bribes all the time. If I was a political person, dude, I would abuse my power left and right. It would be fucking wild. Love me, no, I do love you, buddy, but I really want to ruin your day. Is what I'm saying. What do we think about this man thing? What's Werewolf by Night? Man, are you into the Werewolf by Night at all, John?
You know,
Like, did you watch?
I still have not watched that short film.
I mean, it's not a super short. It's
It's like
like
45 minutes, I thought.
yeah, it's 45 minutes. I guess. Sorry, when I think of short films, I think of like 5 minutes. But yeah, it's um I thought this was one of their best ones, by the way. No, well, not the not the figure, but the Werewolf by Night. What would you call it? Series one-off. I thought it was great. It was like old school horror, old school like Universal kind of like horror with like monsters, and there's some kind of like, dude. I love any movie where people like just show up at a house and like there's something that has to be done, like like the haunting, like I'm a sucker for a bunch of people to show up at some old creepy house, and that definitely was
Have you
fun.
Late Night with the Devil? Have you watched that movie?
I have not yet. Is that good?
Okay. I don't know. My friend put it on Plex, but every time I click to watch it, it just sits there on a loading screen, so I can never watch it. But I desperately want to.
Yes.
I think that we will both really enjoy that one.
I have to watch it. Had it with the Homelander vibes today. Eat your
Whoa.
Snickers.
Whoa, Homelander vibes. That's extreme.
I mean,
That's just because you love milk.
I do love milk. Made a quick open mic drawing. I gotta see. Yeah, people, please IM me. Open mic.
I am
DM
you.
me,
Wow.
DM me
What is
open
this? You get on AOL. You've got mail.
I'm old. Okay, so man
ASL?
thing, huh?
ASL?
ASL?
Yeah, you didn't used to do that back in the
No,
day. AOL days and chat room days. You
no,
ASL was age, sex, location.
no. I mean, I was just turning 48 when AOL came out. So
I believe it because you're old.
I'm an immortal.
There's your
Okay, so we
boys.
got
There's
Man
your
Thing.
Thundercats boys. Now that is a line that have there been any flops from the Thundercats figures, like quality and such? A little bit, right? Just a few
Wait,
things here or there.
John, hold on. Wait, ask that question again. Okay, hold on. Ask that question again.
What did I ask?
No, have there been any? Just
Flops.
please ask that again. But
Have
ask
there-
the whole question again.
I'm not going to word it the same. So if there was something I said, have there been any flops from the, what did I say, Super 7, or did I say Thundercats?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
That's my fake laugh. Yes.
Oh,
There have been many, many flops. I would say, what percentage would I say? Well, it's at least 50.
oh God, worse than I
There's
thought.
been
Okay. I knew that there were a couple of the earlier ones, but I didn't know that it would be up to 50%.
I will say this. Here's the problem with Thundercats. I hope and pray, man, I hope and pray that like a NECA can do like a Thunder, because Super 7, while they do make some really good Thundercats, there's a good deal of output that is not very good, and it kills me every day. I wake up angry and I assault somebody on the down low, and to get my anger out, because like Thundercats is such a beloved line to me, because I love cats and I love thunder, and and it's like I don't know, like that. It's like,
Oh no,
what?
that's awful. I don't know that anything could be as disappointing. Nothing I've ever gotten has
Okay,
been
hold
as
on.
disappointing as Robin Hood for me.
I will say this. Hold on a second. Lee is a Thundercats. Okay,
That's
and
true.
I love Lee, but he is
So
like,
for him, it's
yeah, he's
Robin Hood.
more analytical. I wouldn't go that far. He's like, he needs like Thundercats to be exactly the thing. I'm not as anal as he is. Okay,
But you do,
but
but you'll never deny anal.
no, I dude, that's kind of my thing. They used to call me the. I'm gonna get off that train. But
Catcher, not a, yeah, right.
but it's yeah, man, there's a lot of hit or miss. I will say this. Okay, I'm not going to trash it completely, but there's a lot of hit or miss. My Chitara, good God, dude, the Chitara is so bad. Like, and compared to the render that she like there's a lot of stuff like that. So it is what it is. But the problem is you can only get Thundercats. There's only one game in town. There's the Super 7 game. It's not like you can just go, oh, I'll get Turtles from another company. You can only get it here. So it's kind of, it hurts a little bit. But I'm optimistic about this line. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm not going to live my life in pessimism. I'm going to be optimistic about this line, this wave right here. We'll see what happens, because these are characters that have never, well, 3 of them have never been made before. I don't know if you know that, John, but 3 of these characters have never been made before. So I'm excited to get them in hand, and we'll see.
I just don't understand why the guy on the left, that they had to get political with him and make him like,
we're gonna build a lair. It's gonna be the best lair.
That's Claudius. That's a good one, John. That was nice and right on. You know what? That's how you do it. An under the radar kind of like comment was really good.
I'm gonna give my son a small loan to build his own lair.
Can you? Okay, so I don't know if you know, but Claudius is Lion-O's father.
Yeah.
Can you do your voice, but like for Lion-O stuff? Like
that's what I just did. I said I'm gonna give my son a small loan.
Oh, got it. Okay, got. I didn't know that was. I thought that there was like a son reference that I was missing, but yes, great work. Newly announced Thundercats waves is in the top 3 best waves. Some say the best, but I don't know about that. The newly announced Thundercats wave. Well, we have to see. we have to. I got to get them in hand, Chalor. I have to feel them in these hands. Okay, for me to say that, Render's game.
How about $85 for that 2-pack?
Dude, that bugs the shit out of me, man. That like, you're coming through muffled. Must be Brian's. You can't see how that's Lee. Okay, you can't. If you criticize, you can criticize till your heart's content. But as soon as you compliment, you got to be sucking off Brian Flynn. That's the logic. It's like it's got to be. It's 95% on the bar one way, but it's okay because I love him and he gave me a really cool foot soldier. What were you asking?
How do you feel about the $85?
Oh, I don't like that at all. I fucking can't stand that this $55 nonsense only applies to them. Like it's only to their benefit. It's like, we can give you anything you want for $55. We can put in an accessory and charge $55 because, guys, we have to charge $55. However, if it's a bigger thing like this Amok is, suddenly it goes up to $85 and everything's cool. Like, how come we don't also get the savings? Because the whole logic from Brian Flynn, who I guess I'm sucking off, is his whole fucking thing was like, oh well, it balances out. Well, where's the balance out if this is like $85? Like what? Like that doesn't seem like a fucking balance, because that thing is big. But let's face it, it's not that big.
I mean, it's big, but is this more offensive than a $55 throne? For whoever that was?
The $55 drone?
Throne.
For
whoever that was.
Yeah. That throne should not have been $55. It was just a big hunk of plastic with no moving parts. Luna and Amok, $85. Yeah, $30 for Luna, which she should not be $30. $55 for Amok. Yeah, it's fine. $55 for him, but I don't know. The savings never, and I'm sure he'll argue and say, well, no, this is actually $130 figure, so $85 is a discount, but I don't buy it.
Yeah, he can say whatever he wants. We all know he's full of shit.
Yeah, you hear that, Lee? Brian Flynn is full of shit. So how about you fucking get off me trying to get him off?
Ew. Ew.
Ew. Anyway, Thundercats.
And if anybody should hate Brian Flynn, it's Lee, right? If he's so upset with the Thundercats line, if anybody's going to be offended by the line, right? Or am I misreading this? Whatever. Who cares? Brian can suck a dong. We're usually not so aggressive.
I know. Why are you so aggressive today, Jonathan?
I don't know, man. I think I'm just letting out my true feelings.
I know. All right. Was there any other fucking news before we wrap up here?
This is kind of the same question as we got that from The Rock, who was born on 2/1/2006. So this is kind of you're starting.
But let me do it. Let me do it in The Rock's voice. Hatter, do you remember last year you had the QR codes for the summer Geek Out penny this year? That was my Rock.
We don't have those links.
No, we don't have those links.
We don't have any of that stuff.
No, sorry. Speaking of McFarlane, you got this crappy McFarlane figure right here. Before I say anything, watch Ralph from Toy Stock is going to jump in. Actually, that was from the McFarlane. Ralph, you're a fucking nerd. Okay,
it's the manga version.
Yeah, this is the manga version. Okay, Ralph, I'm gonna fucking give you a wedgie when I see you. But yeah, here you go. Manga version, manga. Sure. Does anyone want this?
So it would be a Japanese comic.
83 people in the chat. I bet you, out of 283 people, is anyone going to buy this? And if you say yes, you're swearing on your family that you're buying this. Is any one of the 283 people in this chat going to buy this? Please say yes. Okay. It's just got to be no's.
Yeah, and like the stream. How about that?
Yeah, and maybe
take a moment and stop thinking about yourself, audience, and maybe give back.
Yeah, maybe give back.
With a like.
Yeah, with a like. Oh, my buddy JG in the house, also known as CT. The CT Kid. I guess that's not a good nickname.
He's got too many names. He needs to consolidate his names.
I know. McFarlane's supersized figures cost half the price.
Half the price as Super 70 means.
Yeah.
The difference, like whenever people talk about that stuff, like somebody was going on about Mondo in my Rogue video about her being $200. Yeah, Mondo's expensive, whatever. They were also mad that they didn't keep her up for very long, but that wasn't the issue. The issue was they only made 1,000 of them. She was a pre-order to get those 1,000 orders. So it's a limited edition figure.
Yeah, it's a limited edition.
But compared to other brands like NECA making larger figures and things and the pricing, and the thing is, Mondo isn't across all these different outlets to buy their products. So of course the pricing is going to be higher. They're more of a boutique. So it's like, if your wife or your girlfriend goes into like a little boutique store to buy dresses and stuff, and you're like, Jesus Christ, it's $100 for a blouse. And it's just like, yeah, well, we're a boutique shop. You can't buy these anywhere else. And then, 6 months later, you realize that boutique shops are just buying things from AliExpress.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Anyway.
No, you're right.
There's reasons why brands cost more than other brands. Jada Toys, why are they so affordable, I guess, is the real question.
You know what somebody told me about Jada Toys? Is they said, I don't know if this is true, so this is not a slander thing, because I'm going by what people told me, is that Jada Toys, they told me Jada Toys doesn't actually profit on these Street Fighters because of the price. They are trying to get into the market of these action figures, so they're pricing them.
They have a Walmart plan, the Walmart 10-year plan.
What does that mean?
Be labeled, or 5 years or something like that. Whenever they launched their stores, it was about undercutting everybody price-wise. Certain things they were losing money on consistently because they had a long-term plan of slowly raising the prices so that they're not the cheapest anymore, but people have it in their brain to go to Walmart because they're the cheapest, which is definitely the case now. Walmart is not the cheapest place to buy your stuff. That would be Aldi. But it's in our brains that it's going to be cheaper if we go to Walmart. So,
okay,
what do you think they're doing here with Jada Toys?
I mean, that's what people are saying, but I don't know. Like, I get the Walmart comparison. Does that work with toy collectors? Because, like, I mean, here's the deal. Like, okay, if I'm buying these for $25, I know that the bigger ones are maybe going to be more expensive. $35, I get that. But if suddenly they raise their price to like $50 or something, or even close to that, I'm just gonna be out. You know what I mean? So I like, does it really work with toy collectors? Like as soon as they hit a certain price point, aren't you just gonna be like, nah, I'm done? I don't know.
Yeah. It's interesting because one of the reasons NECA, people have told me in the past that one of the reasons why NECA can be so affordable with their stuff is because of all of the other things that they do, which I don't know if they do posters anymore, but sometimes you'll see like a movie poster and see NECA in the print on the corner, and you're like, wait, what? So they have
Yeah.
this whole section that's outside of toys that's in the entertainment zone. So maybe that's what Jada can do with all of their die-cast things, all the other stuff that they
Yeah,
do.
I think they make a lot of money on die-cast cars, so maybe that helps fund some of this stuff. Are you? Her hands look huge here. She's got man hands. Are you in on any of these? There's this, and then there's Evil Ken.
Well, the reason to get this 2-player one is if it's still the case. Oh, wow, she comes with that new effect.
This one right here.
It
Yeah.
looks really cool. It looks
Yeah,
like water though.
it does look cool, and she has extra. Obviously, she has a
She's
smiling head.
Yeah, she's supposed to have the alternate head for the blue version. When we originally saw the tease photos, the box had the pink things in her hair and the white for the blue version. So do we have a shot that shows that those accessories are there for the blue version?
Let me see. No, there's no pack-in shot, but I do recall. I do think she. Let me see if it says it. A red outfit Chun-Li variant is available in brick and mortar. Player Chun-Li 2 includes 3 interchangeable portraits. A few swap out heads and a 3.
So like a default face, angry face, and happy face.
I think she does come with a happy face with that fits the blue.
Yeah.
I think so.
I would hope so, because that would allow you to complete the blue one. And this is a smart way to handle.
I think so. I think it does. Has Jada mentioned anything about deluxe pricing for guys like
35?
I don't not,
wasn't it?
huh?
Didn't they say 35 for deluxe stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think they have put it into print officially, but when I was there, I spoke to that guy June, and he told me that Sagat and some of the bigger ones are going to be higher priced into like the 30, 35-ish range. So, which is fair when you see how big those guys are. So yeah, but John, I do think I don't think that this is correct. I think 3 interchangeable, or maybe they mean 3.
Well, people are saying they confirmed it. Toy Migos showed it off, and it still comes with it.
It still comes. Okay, well there you go. So it'll come. So for people who are not understanding, right now her smiling head is pink, has the pink bows. She's going to come with another smiling head with white and I think blue or something, or to fit the blue Chun-Li if you want to roll that way.
Which I think is a smart way to do it. You know, something that's not on this list. Can you go back real quick?
Yeah.
What's
Chun-Li?
going on with the Marvel? Oh, Diamond Selects. Okay, I saw a Psylocke figure and I got excited, but
no, this is
it's
Diamond.
a statue, I assume.
Diamond
A
Select.
3/4 bust or whatever.
Yeah.
So the
talking stuffer.
The Wolverine, that's something that's not on this Toy Arc list, I don't think, is the Hot Toys Wolverine.
Oh, that's cool too. You want me to look that up?
Do it, please.
Dad
Hatter.
Hot Toys Wolverine. But this new one, right?
Yeah. So you can get the regular or the deluxe, and the deluxe one comes with the unmasked head. So you really get that Hugh Jackman.
By the way, this unmasked head is fucking gorgeous.
Phenomenal. And you know, their work is so damn good that when I see their things and I'm thinking these are 1/6 scale, right?
Yeah, 1/6 scale.
It makes me think that they're larger than that because it looks so good. I always picture this thing as like at 1/4 scale minimum. But then I got to remember he's probably as big as this Rogue back here.
Yeah.
It's a pretty reasonable size. To get that level of detail, I need to get a Hot Toys. That's what I'm saying. How much is it?
It's very dangerous. it's extreme. It's an extremely dangerous rabbit hole. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Isn't it? Is it Hot Toys that has the Sigourney Weaver as well?
I think so. I mean,
Because there's a couple companies. There's one that does a statue that's that Prime One Collectibles or whatever. They do incredible statues that are like $3,000 or whatever.
Yeah, $3,000 statues. Yeah.
I cannot get over how good this thing looks.
No, it looks. But here's the thing: you get this, you're gonna have to get the Deadpool. You know, it's gonna be a rabbit hole, dude.
And it's a year out for this guy. Do you think anybody's going to be able to accomplish this version of him in a 1/12-ish scale?
Oh, fuck no.
The only people that could do it are these third-party companies like Lim Toys, Bro Toys.
Bro Toys.
Yeah, I think that's definitely one of the names. I think that's who's making the. Is he called the Iron Warrior, where it's the costume from Days of Future Past before he goes back in time. So it kind of has this vibe for the upper half, but that's the only it would be a third-party company that shows up on 5K Toys. Those are the only people that will be able to nail something this close in that scale. But I have not seen.
I know, but when you see a Hot Toy in hand,
nothing compares.
Nothing compares. Like and I'm not somebody that really collects these, because I'm not. Put it this way: if I was just like rich, and I just had like real fuck you money, where it's like crazy expendable income, I would get into Hot Toys. But I just know the rabbit hole that it is, and like I know that I'm going to end up wanting like a bunch, and like, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is. It's so good, but it's. Wolverine as a character and Hugh Jackman's connection to that is the only reason I would buy that. I wouldn't buy a Deadpool.
I think you would get the Deadpool because it looks so. Yeah, you're a fan of Deadpool. You're not going to get the most accurate Deadpool.
I am, but it's my love of Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman in the yellow suit. Finally, Wolverine as a character is beyond anything Deadpool. It's just like he's been around since we were in high school as Wolverine. It's crazy how long he's been playing that character. When he was 32, I think, is the first time he played Wolverine. And now he's like 50 something. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a super chat, buddy.
Me?
Yes, you.
Taking the Deadpool bucket, instant sellout. Have they hit? They haven't hit stores yet, I guess, or theaters. I guess so. Not.
That Wolverine.
They usually come out before the movies do, but I've seen the Wolverine bucket. Is there a Deadpool version, or is it just
Wolverine? The Wolverine. Okay. I assumed he was talking about the Wolverine.
That one, bucket. Yeah. I think it is going to be it's definitely going to sell out. We've seen that with the Mutant Mayhem stuff. I mean, that's a smaller group of people that would be into it. So I think Marvel obviously hits a bigger market than Ninja Turtles. That's going to sell out.
That thing is going to sell out faster than Johnny with
eBay for $300.
Wait, what happened?
It's going to be on eBay for $300 like that first week. But go ahead. What were you saying? It's going to sell out.
You ran over my fucking dick.
Sorry.
I was going to say it's going to sell out faster than Johnny with a new Mafex figure delivered to him, but like, or something on that cable.
You had a second chance.
I know. Brian Brink, the legend, the chart legend. I'm going to do a Brian Brink figure for Champions in the Faraday, a guy with charts. He's like the chart.
What's crazy is like how well he is known for his charts, that even the people at Hasbro use his charts to kind of get an idea of their HasLab stuff, according to Jay.
I assume they're paying Brian big time for using his charts. So, he's making tons of cash off that.
He better. Jay better be paying him that website money.
Yeah. Oh, we got Brian Brink here, Geek Out Live. He asked me when he couldn't do his thing. He's like, "Hey, can you fill in Geek Out Live?" I just don't feel comfortable saying. Well, no, just saying the words "Geeked Out Life." I would have to change the name of his shows. You know what I mean? In fact,
you can do what Ryan Dole does, where he does like bootleg. whatever, toy anxiety or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he holds up
Ryan
a
Dole's
cardboard
like,
sign.
it's Ryan Dole, eh? By the way, Ryan Dole got really pissed off, and for real pissed off, by the way, that we were kind of trashing that Star Wars cantina. He's like, he's like, he's like, guys, I can't do Ryan Dole, but like he was like, he's like, he said, I wish I was there because I wanted to correct you guys. I think you guys were way off pretty much about like the whole cantina with Star Wars. And I said
That's
to
like Toy
him,
Stalker right now about Batman.
yeah, exactly.
So mad.
Exactly. But I was like, I told him, I was like, Dole, I love you. I fucking love you, but I'm a Star Wars expert. Okay.
Well, you didn't get asked to come on the show. That's what you should have said.
No, I'm happy to I'm happy anytime Dole wants to come in. He's a
If
friend.
Jay thought you were really an expert, he would have invited you as a guest.
That's right. Hey, Dole, how come you weren't on that show? Actually, he did invite him. He couldn't go. Nobody's a bigger Star Wars expert than me. Remember that, chat. All right, let's wrap up soon here.
There you go.
We got Violent Ken.
Lee knows
First of
how
all,
to do
Violent
it.
Ken always confuses me. Ken is violent by nature. Do you need like a
But he's
violent
not naughty by nature. And people get that confused.
No, not because I hate, sure. But yeah, you got Violent Ken here. I don't know how much this is a win for his colors. Almost seem like here's his colors in the light. They're very similar to the regular Ken colors. Like this guy should have been darker and his hair maybe more bright or something. I don't know. Like, but there's something I'm not loving about the pics of this Violent Ken. However, I am loving trash or what are those called? Steel
Barrels.
drums that are broken. Okay,
Yeah.
I do like that.
So what do you think is what figure? And they always include these in exclusive. So what figure do you think, or would you want to see the vehicle and the busted up vehicle as an extra?
Oh God, are you talking about so the vehicle comes out and it has an extra figure with it?
No, so like this Ken comes with these barrels. Then Evil Ryu came with the broken signs or whatever.
Okay.
So who's going to have the car that you have to beat up?
But that is what you're saying. You're saying like
be a figure. You're going to buy like an M Bison exclusive Comic-Con version that comes with the destroyed car and a regular car. That's what I'm saying.
I have a perfect figure that would come with the destroyed car.
Who?
It's a variant.
Right. I think it has to be.
It's Blanca Electric. An electrified Blanca, because that's the cheatiest way to fucking do that. An electrified Blanca comes with the fucking.
But he's gonna be a variant of Blanca because Blanca's not just electric all the time. That's his an ability. So you have regular green Blanca. Is it gonna be like the inverted or like white or red version of Blanca?
It'll have electrical effects. It'll be like kind of like how that Ninja Turtle, that electrified Ninja Turtle, like glow in the dark with like black skeleton pieces in there, something like that. Like, I don't know, you get creative with it, but like I would that's what I would like if I were to get that.
There you go.
Dole's doing specializing tonight. Look at, you know what? I realized something about Dole. Dole, Dole is like an easygoing. He's a super sweet guy, but he's got a little bit of a mean streak, and it comes out when he's talking about like Star Wars and like he holds Star Wars very much close to the vest. So when I was trashing all over that fucking cantina, as I was, because it's not worth money and it sucks, he was getting, I think he was getting a little heated. So I'd like to, I'm going to tune in. I tune in anyway and just see what he says and maybe mix it up in the chat.
It's funny because
of a fight.
That Hasbro item for the canteen and that price, which was what, $500?
Yes.
$500, and it makes you go, oh, $650 plus $100 shipping for the cat's lair is really not so bad then.
No,
if Hasbro's that expensive for Hasbro, then it makes Super 7 $650 seem incredibly reasonable. So you would want Hasbro to be much cheaper because of how large they are.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. By the way, this is a great suggestion. I didn't even think about this. You know how when you destroy the car, that dude shows up from Final Fight at the end, and he gets on his knees and starts crying. That guy, that guy should come with the car. I'm not saying that's a better pack-in than Blanca, electrified Blanca, because let's face it, that's electrified Blanca. But like that would be amazing. That guy shows up, he just starts crying.
Glow in the dark Blanca. That's it. People love glow in the dark. That's the perfect Blanca. There you go.
Yeah, yeah, but that should be electrified. Yes, okay. Hello, when will the Technodrome ship out?
Crab or lobster, rather. I don't know.
How do we know?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
Is this one of these comments that like he was like trying to get our attention for a long time and we were like ignoring it or something?
I don't think so.
By the way, we see every chat, so if we don't put your chat on the thing and we don't read it, it means we purposely ignored you. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Okay, so I think that's it. Well, there's one more thing. There's some pre-order Flipboard. Quick self-plug. By the way, we've sold quite a few of these, but I have. So there's a bundle. There's an 11 by 17. I'm gonna get some in hand, but an 11 by 17 piece of art of this Flipboard art. And Ramen Toys has printed out the coin and the enamel pin. Dude, the coin is awesome. Okay, the coin is it's a metal coin. What the fuck did I just do? It's a metal coin, and oh wow, we got 17 people that bought this. This is awesome. This is limited edition, by the way, and we're gonna do some. Maybe it gets packed in with some other stuff too as a surprise. But it's a metal coin and it's gold plated, but it's 50. I think 50 millimeters was the size of the coin. So if you want that coin, it's limited, and I'm not going to make any more after this, including this print, including this pin. This is just going to be something for the pre-order store, and once the pre-order store is shut down, that's it. Okay, any leftovers I'm going to give to my my mother. Yeah, if you want the Flipboard Collector Bundle, I'm going to put a quick link in the description for a limited time only. You can get this. And you can have something to display with your Flipboard when it comes out. And by the way, that Flipboard is looking hot. I got some pictures of him from the latest test shot from Ramen Toys. So follow the link, get yourself a limited edition exclusive coin, going to be worth thousands, maybe even millions. Get yourself a signed art. By the way, I sign all three of them if you get the $55 one. You get this hand right here that I do everything with, Johnny. I eat with this hand. I do lots of things with this hand. Okay, you're right to make that face because, like I said,
do you at least own a bidet?
A bidet. Not in the place I am currently living, but maybe in the new place.
Hey, you can just get a bidet attached. It's like $25. You can attach it to your existing toilet. Listen, it's going to change your life.
I hear.
A guy with your level of hair, I can imagine, is only an Amazon forest down there.
It's bad. I will say this. It's bad. The genius, Ryan Renders FX, by the way, the one of the parents of Flipboard. Halsey, I get that bundle now. You can't focus. The challenge coin is going to be a thing. He designed the coin, by the way. The designer of the coin is here. And yeah, so on that note, Jonathan, I'm going to stop. How do we get, John, how come I can't stop sharing? Okay, here we go. That's it. We went over the summer Geek Out. Okay.
Yeah, and as far as the prints, since I colored those two, and only you will be signing them, that means anybody that's super cool and in the future comes to a convention that I'm at, and I sign that poster for you, it's now worth at least $7 or $8.
John, you know what? Forgive me. I got so into shill mode, I forgot. Jonathan is the one that colored those beautiful posters. And yes, my dream is to, well, I know what I'm going to do with my own. I'm going to have it signed by you and then by me. I mean, I could sign mine anytime, but I would love, and I'm going to put that up there. and it's going to be just as popular as the vent. Okay, maybe I mean that's hard to get to, but I'm going to have that with the vent, and they're going to be
What are your
flanking
thoughts
it too.
on the fact that the vent has become such an iconic part? That's one of the things. It's like, what do you think of Mad Hatter? You think of what? Vent?
You think yeah,
Cat sifting rather.
cat sifting.
I got a comment on my Twitter post, by the way. I told you that somebody wanted that figure and how we didn't have one yet. And I said, well, it would be a sound effect only. They said you could put a piece of sandpaper in there and then you have to scratch the sandpaper for that.
Oh, I like that
action.
Like a little, I like that. Yeah. But yes, no, you're right. The vent is iconic because, yeah, you think of hats, you think of cat sifting, you think of like being real handsome. You think of like a soothing voice, like all things that are kind of like notorious and always when people think of me. So yeah, you're right. I agree with you, John. So yeah, get the prints. Go to the Ko-fi store. Go to Jonathan's Ko-fi store. But if it's between me and John, like who you're going to spend money, I mean, wink, guys. I mean, if you got to make a Sophie's choice,
yeah.
You're gonna.
Nothing I do is original. Check that thing out.
Dude, I want that thing. Where did you get that from 5K?
Negative. This is available right now on Nerd Urbanity. He sent this to me as a birthday gift. So anybody that's in the live right now or watching this live, you'll see this review pop up tomorrow, and you'll get to witness me not know what he sent me as a birthday gift, open it, and realize it's this. So it's basically a like 15-minute video or whatever of me just like gushing over this thing and being so happy.
Dude, I with zero connection to that thing, because there is no connection. I think it's just like an independent property. It's amazing. That's on my wish list, like on down the line wish list to get. Y'all seen the McFarlane Target exclusives? Nope. No idea what you're talking. McFarlane had exclusives?
Hitting that bong hard this morning.
Yeah. I know. You really did hit the bong hard.
Exclusive.
Yeah. Vent, Cat, and Super 7, the Hatter Trinity, which is true. Okay. I think, Jonathan, I think that wraps up. Summer Geek Out, week 1. I don't know how many weeks it's going for. Okay.
6.
Is it 6 weeks? So for the Summer Geek Out for geek. You know what? I hate. Why do we have to be geeks? Like I've never been like I'm a geek. Like I'm a bro that collects toys. Okay, no, people don't look at me on the street and go, "Wow, look at that geek." Okay, so I want to shed this whole fucking thing about like we're all geeks. We're like, no, we're not. Okay, that's a Geek Dad Life thing. Jay from Geek Dad Life is a geek. That's a fucking geek.
Yeah, you can hear it in his voice.
That I stuff in a locker.
That's okay? Like, yeah, but you could listen to you could just listen to an audio podcast and you go, oh, that guy's a geek.
Yeah, exactly. That's a dude who's like a geek. Okay.
And then you hear Dan Larson and you're like, that's a fucking man. That's a gentleman. That is a guy that should always do voiceover stuff.
Yeah, but I'll stuff Dan Larson into a locker too.
You can try, but isn't he a very large man?
Yeah, but you know what? I have a lot of like.
This is like, yeah, you're angry and you have these issues that you really in the future will have to talk about when you're an adult and realize that that's why. And then you go back and you apologize to everybody.
No, I don't. I fear no man. It's war on Dan Larson. Dan Larson, come at me, bro. Okay.
And hey, somebody that commits to the bit is Dan Larson. He always does. Love it. So that's the kind of person that I would want to be in a so it'd be me, you, Dan Larson doing improv. Those are the people I feel really comfortable with. You get Jay in, and I'm gonna rip Jay a new one for this. Every time he has me on, and I try to get him going for some improv, and then he's just like, "What? No, what?" And I'm like, "Jay, come on."
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that happening. But yeah, Jay is a geek. Just because you collect toys. Oh, Brick something's here. What's up, buddy? Just because you collect toys, it doesn't mean it's like you would never know if I'm walking down the street and I'm talking to you. Okay, like you're not gonna be like, look at that geek. Okay, so I'm a bro that collects toys. Okay, I refuse. I shed.
Now, would you
fucking
still
moniker,
say this
okay?
is the case with your? I'm gonna say it's a 2012 photo from when you were. It's because I didn't know this, and apparently you drew a comic cover. You don't
Yeah.
talk about this?
No, 2012, a comic cover that I drew.
Yeah, didn't you draw a cover for a comic? Then it was produced.
Oh, the Gargoyles comic.
Yeah.
No, I didn't draw the cover. That's
Well,
they,
right. You're right. You inked it.
yeah, I know. I drew the interior, which is more than the cover.
Oh,
I drew the entire interior of. By the way, there is a Gargoyles Kickstarter that is up right now. If they don't fucking credit me, I'm gonna sue those motherfuckers. I'm gonna be rich off of Gargoyles because I drew the whole interior for that issue, everything inside, and they miscredited me. And then they went on their website. Oopsie. So this is their chance to make it right. Gargoyles comic guy, and I already put that in the comments of their Kickstarter, and they didn't respond. So if you don't give me some credit, I'm gonna fucking throw a Molotov cocktail through your fucking window. Okay, credit me. I got paid only $1,000 for a whole month of work to do a whole issue. You fucking chiselers. So I better get fucking credit.
So there you go. The Hatterites need to get together and don't be rude about it, but just kind of blast on social and these companies and let them know that he deserves the credit. Do it in a nice way, because if you're crazy and psycho about it, it's never going to go anywhere.
Yes, if they do not credit me, there's still a chance. There's still a chance they can credit me. But I get heated about this because I wrote a very nice comment. I said, hey, it would be nice to just get credited for this, and it was ignored, and they responded to every other comment. So if you're thinking you're going to get cute and you're not going to fucking credit me, I'm going to throw 3 Molotov cocktails through each window of your fucking office, okay?
This guy,
what happened?
I guess he's saying, because you got they got, I don't know what he's talking about. Is he talking about something we just said prior to this, or the comic?
It's strange to make fun of someone for getting some information wrongs. I'll be watching you guys. Well, thanks for watching, right? I mean,
Yeah, I
he's saying
appreciate
you
it.
watch this.
And it's not strange to get, if he's talking about your credit on a comic book cover, that's a huge thing to mess up. Anyway, Greg Goman in his pawn shop, gun shop, toy store, whatever is in the background, he'll never answer, with the $4.99 to me to say Flipboard cosplay picks coming this weekend. Say goodbye to your Mezco turtles.
Right, sure. I mean, Greg has a
signed this
fantasy that
deal.
I'm
I
gonna.
think he forged your signature on the other side.
He's got a fantasy that I'm gonna give him Mezco turtles, but actually, I don't even have to acknowledge this one because that's to you.
That's right. I can't wait for you to give him the Mezco
he's
turtles.
saying you can't wait, which maybe you can't, John. But I do have to acknowledge Laser Pants, my buddy Laser Pants, with the one old friend Laser Pants. How do I pay you to put Larson in a locker? Yeah, you give me $2, I'll put. If you show up with a locker, that's the one thing. I can't bring a locker to a convention. So if we can create some kind of scenario where you bring a locker, or we meet somewhere and he's going to be there and there's going to be a locker there, for sure I'll stuff him into the locker. You know what I mean? That'll be fine. But yes, thank you for the chat. What girls count? Issue number 4, Mask, MASQUE. And by the way, Mr. Kind of Strange, passive aggressive guy, it's not that they got the information wrong the first time. I forgive that, okay? Even though it hurt real bad because I went to my mom and I was like, hey, here's a comic I did. My name's not on it. It's not that they got the information wrong the first time. It's that now they have a second time. It's a re-release to now get it right. And if they still do it, I'm going to, again, light up that Molotov cocktail, buddy, because it's getting fucking tossed. So that's all.
Brick's there to help.
Thank you. Thank you, Brick. Okay. I think that is it, Jonathan. So, John, I actually have the ability to hit end on the live stream on my end. So I'm going to hit that now. And I think we are done. Yeah, it said the live stream ended. So Good job, dude.
Didn't even get to say goodbye to people. That's kind of rude.
Oh, you wanted to say goodbye?
Yeah, I mean, they sat there for like 2 hours and 14 minutes, and you didn't let us even acknowledge the fact that they were here.
Dude, the whole shtick is that we cut it off.
Yeah, I know. That's but we always preemptively kind of go, oh, and we still kind of have a moment to acknowledge people.
Wait, so you're passive aggressive? You're passive aggressively upset at me?
I'm not. I'm not trying to be passive aggressive. I apologize. I am upset. I'm legitimately upset. Like, it's irritating because let me see here. What you get, like double the views, more than double the people are watching your channel, not mine. And then so that I comment. I reply to every single comment. I care about my audience, and then you just end it, and I can't say anything.
Dude, you know what? You would never say that to me if we were live. That's what fucking pisses. No, because you're full of shit. No, you're full of shit, dude. Because you would never fucking say. You would never talk to me like that.
I've said so much to you on lives.
How I don't care. I don't care about the fucking fans. That's what you're fucking, dude. I care more than you.
That's not the problem. If you care or I care,
what's the fucking problem? No, we're off camera now. So what's the fucking problem? What's your problem? Dude, no, because you're starting to fucking piss me off, man. Okay, like I'm willing to do this fucking live stream with you.
I can't.
And no. What a fucking asshole. You know what, John? Fuck you, man. Yeah, and now I gotta pretend that next week, like we're gonna be all buddies. Oh fuck, we're live.